Right now, when this video was made, Bitcoin was worth $96.5 thousand and XRP was worth $2.40. This is very important to remember because we have a lot to talk about. In this video, I really want to talk about why, first, XRP is going to go through the roof in value, and second, the market as a whole is about to go through a big change this year. That being said, welcome to the channel. Hi everyone, my name is Nick. If this video is your first time on the channel, I hope you decide to join by the end. As I already said, it's very interesting to see how much Bitcoin and XRP are worth now because we just hit almost $100 and about $8,000 on Bitcoin. That happened on the 17th. If we look back to the 17th of the previous month, XRP was selling for about $2.70. The difference between those two prices is only about $12,000 right now, so Bitcoin can get back to that level. XRP, it's about 30C. This is being brought up because there are a lot of price estimates for Bitcoin. I've also talked about this a lot of times before. A lot of people say that XRP will never reach $10 because of its market cap. But everyone feels so good about saying things like, yes, Bitcoin will go to $200,000, $300, $500, $500, or $1 billion. Then they say that XRP can't go above $10. Doesn't make sense to me. But if we come over here, we have the newest. Steno study says that Bitcoin will reach $150,000 and Ethereum will reach $8,000. This will make 2025 a great year for altcoins. They now think that Bitcoin and ETH ETFs will each see net inflows of $48 billion and $28.5 billion in 2025. When I think about Bitcoin and Ethereum, I find this very interesting. If Bitcoin reached $150,000 and Ethereum reached $8,000 and Ethereum reached $8,000, where would that leave XRP? Could we be sure that XRP would be worth $5? We are going to trade for $7 or $10. Because if we look at the market right now, Ethereum is worth about $415 billion. At $8,000, it would be getting close to the gap of almost $1 trillion. Then Bitcoin would be worth more than $2 trillion if it reached $100,000. That means that at that point, at least $5 trillion should be tied to the market as a whole. And the market value. And if XRP does have the same amount of market share as, say, 4% at that point, then it will be selling at a very high price. Once more, I bring this up because it has to do with the idea that some people say XRP can never do certain things. And the main thing we hear over and over again, going back to 2017 and 2018, is that XRP will never set a new all-time high on this chart. I do believe that XRP is going to hit $4 or more on this next big move. That would be a new all-time high. We are going to talk about price discovery. The big question is what comes next. Yes, will it cost $5, $7, or $10? That's something that no one can say for sure, but I think that 5 to 7 is a safe bet. I think it's possible to go from $10 to $15, but besides this, they also talk about the money coming into ETFs. This is very important because people are talking a lot about possible ETFs. Right now, Blockworks wrote an article in which they say one question that needs to be answered is whether US funds will keep other crypto assets such as Solana and XRP. Plus, Polymarket tells us that there's a 70% chance that XRP will be approved as an ETF this year. A lot of people are still putting a lot of money on this. The XRP ETF makes sense to me now that we know more about them. I've already talked about it for a while. We can see that early in 2025, XRP passed Tether to become the third largest cryptocurrency by market capitalization. This was made possible by big investments from investors and a price rise of 12% after Ripple made a big move. Besides this, right? There have been talks about how XRP could compete with Ethereum and even Bitcoin because it is so good at making foreign payments, which is something that banks like Morgan Stanley have noticed. The market change is also caused by pressure from regulators on Tether, especially when it comes to following the markets in crypto assets regulation or MECA. Analysts and XRP fans are optimistic about the coin's future. Some say it could hit $1 trillion market cap, thanks to things like the possibility of XRP ETFs and the Ripple stablecoin RLUSD. But the crazy thing is that people have been buying XRP, right? It's been bought up by whales in huge amounts. Also, XRP has now turned Bitcoin and Ethereum around in a big way in the Korean business world. Plus, I think this will keep going, which is why I keep telling you that ETFs are a good idea. Big players are putting a lot of money on Bitcoin and Ethereum, which makes them a lot of money in fees. Now, XRP has quickly risen to the top 3. We also know that XRP was one of the top 2 for a very long time. In every way, XRP is a giant. I would ask myself, how can we make a lot of money if I were a finance business or an institution? I would check out what's hot. INR and XRP have been very popular lately. But this coin has always been well known. That's why when we look at this XRP ETF, it's almost time. Big thanks to Smoke Dog for this. We see that institutional interest in tokenized assets is also growing, and XRP may be on track to become an ETF. But regulatory forces are on the horizon as the Treasury looks into Tether's ties to groups that have been sanctioned. A warning of the problems that stablecoins will face with the government in the US market. Now, we have XRP's rise, which wakes up a $100 billion giant. Now, we can see that XRP has caught the attention of almost everyone because it has been doing so well leading up to 2025. There are a lot of good things coming up. As of right now, the start of ROUSD and the excitement surrounding the XRP ETF application are two things that could speed up the process. Long term, the SEC might drop or settle the Ripple lawsuit if it has a new head who is more open to cryptocurrencies. I think that will happen in the first quarter, or Ripple could even try to go public. If the start of ROUSD goes well, the XRP community's work to build an ecosystem on the XRP ledger decks, lending protocols, and other things could also pick up speed. It's true that XRP is older than Ethereum, but it also had a bigger market cap during the 2017 bull run. Watch out for the XRP army in 2025. We can see that Solana XRP ETFs may come after Litecoin and HBAR if we go over here. We know this was written on the 17th. This is Dole's Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs, which have been strengthened. Bitwise is expected to be the next place where crypto ETFs are approved. Recently, filings for Solana were turned down, but both it and XRP ETFs will have to wait until the new SEC government takes over before they can be seriously considered. Still, there may be tough legal issues to settle about these tokens and other problems related to their status and securities. But we know that right now, since this pro-cryptocurrency administrator took office and the head of the SEC was named someone else. Gary Gensler is no longer with us. I do believe that XRP will soon be fully cleared. I believe the impact case with the SEC will no longer exist. And yes, I do believe that the SEC has been against crypto because that's how. We see them right now. The SEC is now pro-crypto and the administration is also pro-crypto. Everything is now set up perfectly for crypto. I just think that these ETFs, especially XRP, will probably be approved. Once that case is over, there's nothing stopping XRP from getting its ETF accepted, but that's not all. Over here, a Bloomberg expert says altcoin ETFs will make the crypto market go crazy in 2025. And we do. He told us that 14 altcoin-related ETFs are waiting to be approved by the US SEC in the next 12 months. These include funds that will invest in Solana, XRP, HBAR, Litecoin, baskets of assets, Bitcoin, and Ethereum all at the same time. When we look more closely at what's happening, the market as a whole is ready for big moves up. Even here, we are in charge of assets worth $1.5 trillion. Morgan Stanley's E-Trade is thinking about adding crypto trading because they hope that the new Trump administration will make crypto trading easier. This is what is going to happen. This is what I've been telling you. Keep in mind what I've said for the past few years. I said that when big financial companies like Morgan Stanley or any other example like E-Trade in this case add crypto trading to their platforms, it will lead a lot of regular people to buy and sell crypto through these platforms. That means it will accept new money in capital. It's going to be like a flood. That's because a lot of people in the retail sector still don't want to participate because they don't trust centralized markets. They do not believe in Coinbase. They are not sure about Binance. It makes no difference how big these trades are. They don't trust crypto after FTX and what these leaders who are against it have tried to tell them. That being said, when Morgan Stanley or any of these other big establishment players say, hey, guess what? Our website, which you've been using for years, now lets you trade crypto. You trust us, right? Everything changes at once. Trust returns, bringing in new money and cash. I believe that from that point on, the markets will make a big move to the upside. On top of that, Morgan Stanley sees Ripple as a major foreign competitor to Swift.